When you get to a certain age, you don't pick and choose. You take what's available. Listen to this, and we'll go back to it.
Men want younger women. If a man is 40, there is no way he is looking for a 40-year-old.
Right.
There's no way.
But at 40, do women even want to go with a 40-year-old man? The 40-year-old women want to go with a 50-year-old man, do they not?
I'd say most of my friends who've got divorced and who've kind of had relationships, it's either they've tried very hard to have a relationship and they're all very attractive. They're just older.
Right.
They're just in the 50s, the 40s, whatever. They're just not in the 30s. They've tried to have relationships with men of their age, kind of hard.
It's not a choice. You don't pick and choose, you accept. You don't pick and choose, you take what's available. When you're young, you had ego and pride, you had expectation, you want validation and you want attention. Now, the player, she's being played and defeated. Back then, you are the player. Now, you are defeated. And when you get to that certain age, you think you deserve men same age. Let me tell you the difference between men and women when it comes to age-wise. Men in his 40s and his 50s in his prime. Women at 40s, she's downhill. Men at 40, he's in his prime. Women in her 40s and 50s, she's in her ultimate low. So what we say that men in his 40, he will never date a 40 years old. Let's put myself as an example. If I was 40, I would never date a 40 years old. I would date a 20 to 25 years old because I can. If I was 45, I would date the 25 and the 26 and 27. If I was 50, I want to date someone who I can see myself with. Because you women go for men's financial stability and financial status. Now, high value man or confident man and men believe in themselves will never date a woman close to his age. And she's saying that, well, a 40 years old, she doesn't want to date a 40 years old man. She wants to be with the 50. No, sweetheart. You don't want to be with the 50 by choice because you have no choice. You have to accept what you can get. If you're 50, you can't get the 50. You get the 70. If you're 40, you get the 60. If you're 30, you get the 50. You don't pick and choose. You only pick and choose even if you meet the 30, if you're 30, or 40, if you're 40, he's a simp. He's not an alpha male. He's not a confident man. He's got low self-esteem and he doesn't believe in himself. The difference between men and women when it comes to age-wise, it's big different. Men 40 and 50 in his prime, women 40 and 50, she decline. And this is reality. We're not disrespecting or we're not putting anyone in different sort of bracket. We speak in fact. My platform is raw. My platform is the only platform who men speak the truth and speak what's right and speak his mind. I don't speak to pick favors. I don't choose favors. I speak about reality. I speak about what's happening to the modern society and how lost the modern society. A man has I never ever seen a man left his woman because he's not feeling it. He only leaves when he disrespected, unloved, and undervalued. I've never ever met any man who said, I left my partner because I'm not feeling it. The only time he leaves when he feels disrespected, unloved, and undervalued in a relationship. A woman takes zero accountability. A woman, she leaves when she's not feeling it. Any man that smiles a little bit more, she will leave him for another man. Those women, when they're young, they believe they had too many options. They pick and choose, and when they get older, they start whinging and complaining about men. But a lot of men, they don't leave relationship because he's not feeling it. When a man gets married, he gets married for life. The only time man leaves, I'll repeat, when he get disrespected, when he's unloved and undervalued in a relationship. But a woman, if any man smiles a little bit more, she walks away. If any man does a little bit more than her partner, she leaves him. She leaves him for another man. And this is the difference between the age-wise when it comes to 40 years old man and 40 years old woman. You could find the 40 years old if you are 40, but 1 in a million high value man, he doesn't want to be with a woman, he's close to his age because he doesn't want to be with women. She had too many partners in the past, and this is reality. So it is different between men and women. It's a big difference, and you women have to accept what you can get. You don't pick and choose, you take what's available.